when you're about to start Medicare, you figure out really quickly that, wow, you have a lot of stuff that you need to know. And I hear it all the time that I had no idea how complicated Medicare can be, and that I need to understand all these different parts and pieces and how things work. And it's just a tremendous amount of information to have to go through when you've never had experience with that before. So I'm here to help with that. I'm Keith Armbrecht. I'm founder of Health Plan 65, Medicare on Video, and Medicare Price Check. And I help people across the country make the right Medicare choices. I'm an independent insurance broker, so I don't work for any insurance company. And the best part about what I do, there's no cost to you to allow you to help me. So why would you want me to help you? Well, I have right now over 80,000 subscribers on YouTube, so people find my information very helpful. Feel free to browse through my videos. If you read Google reviews, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. And the best part on my side is almost everybody's really nice to deal with. And that's a tremendous feature on my side of the business. So I enjoy what I'm doing. And what I will do is be completely straight with you. I'll be real. I'll tell you exactly what I think and what I think you should do, or what I would do if I were in your position. Right now, I'm going to give you a kind of a broad overview of Medicare and show you the pieces that you need to understand coming in so that you don't mess it up, because you don't want to mess this up. It's a pretty big deal. So the first thing we need to understand about Medicare, it's not free. And it's not free under almost any circumstance, regardless of whatever TV commercials you see and how pretty they like to make things sound. There's a cost for Medicare. And the first cost is your Medicare Part B premium. So Part A, for most people, there's no cost. Part B, there is a cost. There is a monthly premium to Part B. Right now, that Part B premium is about $165 a month. So it's going to cost you, regardless of which avenue you take into Medicare, $165 a month. It's also income-based. So if you make over a certain threshold of income, it's going to cost you more than $165 a month. But for the majority of people, that is the Medicare Part B premium. If you're currently drawing Social Security, they're going to take it out of your Social Security check. If you are not drawing Social Security, they're going to send you a bill. And that bill is going to be quarterly. So they're going to send you a 3-month bill for the $165 times 3 every quarter of the year. So certainly a surprise to a lot of people when that happens. So that's the first thing to understand. It's not free. There's also out-of-pocket expense. And I have a video that breaks down the cost much more detailed and shows you that income adjustment, things like that. If I were to go through everything right now, we'd be here for hours and hours. So if you want to take a look at the cost video, I'm going to link it right down below the video. Click on that, it'll bring you right to the cost video. And that way you can get a really clear understanding of what your expenses might be into your retirement. Now, when we talk about Medicare, we talk about original Medicare. Original Medicare is Medicare Part A and Medicare Part B. So Part A covers stuff that goes on, things that go on inside the hospital. Part B covers things that happen outside the hospital. I don't know why they break it up that way, but they do. And that's kind of how things function. So A has a deductible, B has a deductible, there's out-of-pocket co-insurance expenses on B, things of that nature. And again, I could go into detail completely, but if that's the part you want to focus on right now, you can check out this video on why I would always choose original Medicare, and I'll tell you that in a minute as well. And it's important to understand that. That's your big fork in the road when you come into Medicare. Do you stay on original Medicare, or do you choose a Medicare Advantage plan? This video shows you why I would always choose to stay with original Medicare, because it's terrific. So I'll link that below the video as well. And then the other avenue, like I said, is do you choose to go into a Medicare Advantage plan? Those are all the TV commercials that you see. Your mailbox is going to be full of Medicare Advantage advertisements trying to sell you into their Medicare Advantage plan. And it's not as pretty a picture as what they paint it out to be. So it takes you off of original Medicare, puts you in the program of a private insurance carrier where Medicare is no longer running your claims. The private insurance carrier is, and you have to ask for permission, you have to get pre-approvals, you have to sometimes get referrals and things like that, and you have to stay within a network of doctors and hospitals, and something that I would not want to do if I had the choice And this video here, you can also take a look at. And this video has almost almost 1.5 million views. So it's been quite well viewed in the past year. And it's why I personally would never choose a Medicare Advantage plan. And I personally would never recommend anybody else choose a Medicare Advantage plan, because of the stories that I hear day in, day out from people that are on Medicare Advantage plans and can't get off a Medicare Advantage plan. So take a minute, watch that video. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. And again, if you agree with me, that's terrific. I'm happy to help, and I'm happy to do what I can do to make sure that your life is just super easy going into retirement without a lot of out-of-pocket expense, and to be able to have the freedom to do what you want to do with your health care when you're going to really need it. So that's what's really important. Another big part of trying to figure things out is, when do you sign up? When is the appropriate time to sign up? It used to be pretty much, you think age 65, go into Medicare, get Social Security, retire, right off into the sunset. But it's different these days. So people do things at different times. And again, I've got a video here on very specific different periods of when to sign up. The majority of people will sign up at age 65. But there are certainly people that are going to sign up in different stages after that. And again, timelines you don't want to miss, because it will cause penalties, it'll cause delays. So make sure you watch the when to sign up for Medicare video, and it'll clear that up very easily for you. The bigger question that I get a lot is, what if I stay at work? If I stay at work after age 65, what do I do? And the simple answer to that is, it's okay. That's perfectly normal to stay at work, especially these days. People work till 70, 75. I've had people come in at 85 into Medicare. We may not want to work that long, but some people enjoy working. So very specific to understand exactly what to do. This video here, working past age 65, I break it down very specifically. And again, if I rolled all this out here into this video, it'd be a 3-hour video for sure. So pick your piece that you need to focus on, and that way it doesn't get too complicated for you with everything you need to understand. And then one of the last pieces is, if you're on original Medicare, you're probably going to get a Medicare supplement and a Medicare drug plan. So you have Medicare A and B. If you stay on original Medicare, they do have some out-of-pocket expenses that we don't really want to have. So you're probably going to get a Medicare supplement plan, and then you would probably also get a Medicare drug plan that's going to pay for prescriptions now and down the road. And again, it's a whole nother set of information that you're going to need to understand. I have a video right here on how to get a Medicare supplement plan, also how to get a Medicare drug plan. It's really not that complicated. And what I do and my small team does is we package it all together for you. We make it as easy as possible and tell you exactly the right way to go. And that's what I relate this business to, is if I go to my accountant, I don't want my accountant to explain everything about taxes to me. I want him to tell me what I should do. And that is the way that I approach this business. You should not be expected to understand everything there is to know about Medicare. You should have somebody that you trust, that's been in it for a very long time, that has helped thousands of people do it, that can tell you exactly what it is you should do. And that's what we'll do, is keep your expense low and make sure everything, all the pieces are in the right places, and that way you don't have any worries down the road. So I hope you find all this helpful. Watch the videos. I also have a Medicare mini course. I have a book that's terrific that people love, that's free. Everything is free. There's no cost to you to utilize whatever I have to offer. And then if you want to use me to help you, that's how I make my living. And again, no cost to you, and I have no bias one way or another, except for the Medicare Advantage side, where I could easily sell Medicare Advantage, but I choose not to, because I wouldn't recommend something to somebody that I absolutely do not believe in. So if you'd like our help, just fill out the form on my website, MedicareOnVideo.com. Give us a call. We're happy to help. Have a fantastic day. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video. I hope you found it very helpful. A couple of other things that you'll also find very helpful. Number one, download a copy of my free book, Medicare Made Clear. I spent a lot of time and a lot of effort putting this together, and it has everything that you need for Medicare now and in the future, down the road. I have videos in the book. I have all the links that you need for things that you'll want to do within Medicare. You can access it right in the book. Very easy to do. Just visit MedicareOnVideo.com/free book, and you can download it for free. You can save it on your computer. You can save it on your iPad. It's a great resource to have, again, for now and in the future. Another thing that you'll find helpful is down the road, when you come into Medicare, sometimes it makes sense to do a price check on your Medicare supplement plan. So I made it very easy to do that as well. Just visit MedicarePriceCheck.com, put in your basic information, and we'll email you a quote on your same plan that you have right now, a G or an N or an F, whatever it may be, and likely we'll be able to save $20 to $60 a month in premium, because a lot of times plans come out with better rates. So if we can get a better rate for the same plan that we currently have, just makes a lot of sense. And then obviously take advantage of all the information on my website at MedicareOnVideo.com. I have everything that you need right there for understanding IRMA, understanding employer work coverage, everything that you need, especially in the guides and forms section, you'll find right there. So we update everything every year, so everything should be up to date and current with the right deductibles and premiums and things like that. Hope you found all this helpful. Have a fantastic day. Wait, don't go anywhere. There's a couple more videos right here that you'll find very helpful with your Medicare journey. So take just a minute, watch the videos. You can also subscribe to my channel by clicking this button, and that way you'll have access to all my videos for everything that you need for Medicare. Hope you find it helpful. Have a fantastic day.